Hola YouTube, my name is Logan, or Big Hat Logan, and I'm going to be talking about my build in progress, which is a tank mage built around the Star Scourge Greatswords, boom, one shot, and the Meteoric Ore Katana with hard swaps. So it's mainly a strength intelligence build. This guy wants to play with katanas, so show him the magic katana. He rolled that, pull him in, R2. Charge heavy R2, boom, game over. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing something new. We're gonna do the audio commentary instead of the text. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
Oh, you were in there.
Yeah.
Who are you trying to meet at? Where are you meeting? Where are you meeting?
So the main idea around this build is using the katana in your left hand and two-handing it for a main weapon, and then using the right hand as your hard swaps. So as you can see throughout the video, I'll hard swap to the Radon Lord swords, or the Runes Great Sword, or the Gugs for hard swaps. So let's check out this invasion. We're running up towards them. I think it's a 1v1 if I remember correctly. But instead of using the Meteoric Ore Katana, we are using the Wing of Estelle as a main weapon, because any mage build should have or be running the Wing of Estelle, because it's just like the Moonlight Greatsword, where the R2s cost no FP to cast and it's ranged. Alright, here goes this guy. Oh, I did not space that well. Can we not do L2s? Oh, I tried to hit him with the R2. He's gonna spell and knock him out of that, and I still tank that. See all that hyper armor you get from these? Hit him with the R2. Roll backwards. What's he gonna do now? Pull him in. Oh, he's gonna try and palm blast. Oh, I thought he was gonna try and palm blast, but he was spitting acid at me. I don't know what that really does. It gives you a debuff on your armor or something. I don't know. I don't know if your equipment can break in this game. Pull him in. Don't follow up with R2. That's very backstabbable. Or the follow-up L2, excuse me. I don't know why I pulled out my lantern. See, we're two-handing our offhand weapon as a main weapon, and then soft swapping to the Star Scourge Greatswords. It makes it so much easier now that I learned it this way. Shout out to G9. He showed everyone how to do this, I believe, first. He's the first one who coined this playstyle. Quote me if I'm wrong. Just hammering out those R2s. They're short range, but they're still ranged. Alright, let's head to the next one. Yeah, give him the bag. So this next one is going to be a bonus invasion. It's a very short one, but we one-shot the host, I believe. So we're heading up the ladder. We're at Farm Missoula. Cheese, yeah, that's what I call it. As soon as as soon as I head up this, I told myself, as soon as I get to the top, I'm L2ing. I'm bringing them all in, I'm throwing caution to win, I'm L2ing the world. And it worked out in my favor. Look at all that hyper armor I got, chugging all that. Yeah, I still died.
That was the fucking host, dude.
Oh,
what
man.
the fuck, bro? Yo. Oh my god.
So on this one, I think we crashed a fight club. I wanted the Red to help me out with the host because he had a Reduvia. I seen he was using daggers, but I wasn't too worried. I was more worried about the bleed than getting stun locked, because I got poise, because poise is for big strong boys, as Drunk Soul says. And I just got hit by a lightning bolt in the water. That was a decent amount of damage. He should be doing more though. I don't think his build is optimized. But he wants to spam spells at me. That's what these spells are for. They're for spamming. They have high spam ability. There goes that red. But this is when I don't think he's going to help me, so I pull out the stops and just start spamming. L2, my L2 will be yours, watch. Oh, he's dead. Give him the bag, yeah. So at this point, I really should have just attacked the red, but I didn't, to try and get a 2v1 going. But I lost to the host, that's why this one's a bonus invasion, because I lost. I spam block at him saying, hey, help me out, and he's not helping me, so I go and attack I should have just attacked him, to be completely honest. Maybe I would have had a chance with them cross-firing each other and getting friendly fire. I get Reduvia to death just like I always do with Reduvia, because I spam roll backwards like an idiot, like a noob. Oh well. Reduvia gets the best of me again. Good game. The red waving. What a turncoat. I don't like that. I don't care what anyone says. It's an invasion. No rules. But then again, yeah. Alright, here's another invasion where it's very short. I just go up. I feel bad for this one because I just go up and L2 these unsuspecting mages. When the Phantom's wearing full Malekith, he still gets one shot, so does that Azure mage. Or I forget what suit that is. I think it's Lusat. No, Lusat's is the blue one. Azure is the green one. I love that sword. Alright, this one is... this guy gets what he deserves. He's solo hosting with blues, so I started spamming him. See how crazy range these spells are? These gravity spells? I tried to pull them in. Hard swap to the Lord Swords. Try and pull him in and L2 him. Normally, I think he might be on light roll, I'm not sure, but usually you could pull him in and then Lord Sword of Light them, and that could roll catch him. It has pretty good roll catch potential. So now we're chasing him down because he's being a little baby and he's running away from his problems. Hard swap to the Star Scourge Redon Swords very slowly because I'm bad at hard swap. I'm trying to pull him in. And look what happens. He tries the L2 and my L2 beats his L2. What a game, you guys. What a game. Get absolutely
That guy was
wrecked.
dumb as fuck, bro. Holy shit. I am clipping that. Oh my god.
This invasion, I wasn't very cautious. And you can see my talismans aren't very optimized here. I should have had that Loretta's cameo. Either for the multi-hit talisman, because that does proc it, or the God Swaddling Cloth will also proc with the Lord Swords. Just tank a moon, because I'm a mage. It should have killed me, or at least brought down more health, but now I'm weak to magic. I've got a magic debuff, so I gotta be careful. That guy's gonna jump L1 me to death, so I gotta run away. So now we're definitely on the run, even though I have full health. I need to get out of there. I thought they would have had the chariots up still, but they don't. So we're gonna run and loop around. Hopefully that'll catch them off guard when I get them in a smaller space because the space is too open. So that's why we run up and then jump down. We missed the Estus cancel. I tried to do the Estus cancel. Jump. Oh, ate an ice spell there. Guy tries to jump our L1 me again. So now we're going to run in the tunnel where all the basilisks are. Yeah, I missed the Estus cancel there. I should have chugged blue. I did not. I missed that opportunity. So now we're running in the hallways to get a smaller space. Now we can spam spells because we're in the hallway. Or spam L2 like I tried to do this guy. But he's on high lat. That's why I rolled that entire thing, but not the last part. I did not mean to L2 again. I'm just spamming L2. You know how that happens. You just, it inputs the spam and you just start doing it again. I think they just threw a madness pot at that basilisk. And now they're in a small hallway and I could just do Blades of Stone. That's why I chugged my infinite FP flask on my infinite physic. Yeah, this guy comes in. I didn't know that was the host when I L2'd the crap out of him, but I'm glad I did because I died and I ended up getting them.
Got his bitch ass though. Was that the host? It was the host! Let's go!
So now we got some duels that are sprinkled throughout, and we're doing some anti-shield stuff. I'm pretty sure that the Falling Star Beast job, since it's hooked, can go through shields a little bit. And on my offhand, I have the Raptor Talons, which is a very good soft swap. Charge heavy through the shield. I think it actually got behind his shield when I did a charge heavy R2 on the Raptor Talons. One of my favorite weapons because it's got the
Yeah, that
back
works pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, that's pretty
give
good
him that
setup.
back. There's another duel. My poise isn't optimized here. I'm only running 81 poise or something near there. That's the breakpoint I like to shoot for, so I'm not bullied by daggers. Pretty sure Shamshir is still bullied at 81 poise, so that's why you wear the full solitude set with the bolt though, if you don't want to get bullied by Shamshir. Pull him in. Don't R2, or don't L2, R2. There you go. He tried to backstab me. Gotta watch out for that. Great swords in general are very backstab. So you got some hyper armor there. I didn't get hit though. I L2'd at the right time. I got hit there. I ate that fireball. But since I was in my hyper armor frames, I didn't take that much damage. And reroll count him with the poke. That's why I like using the Lord Sword in the main hand, but not two-handing it to have the power stance. Because the power stance, you have like you slam both swords down, but when you're one-handing it like that, you get the poke. There's another duel. We're not using optimized poise again. We're main-handing our offhand weapon again. Hard swapped to the Lord Sword, Great Swords because on the Star Swords, Great Swords. We're using the katana to try and pull him in and R2 him. That's mainly the play with the Meteoric Roar katana. Pull him in, R2, or L2. L2, he should have got caught there, but I think he's got high lat. Oh, I get punished for trying to cast. Pull him in again, he rolls it. Go to the katana again. Pull him in and R2 him. No, not doing that. You gotta run in and roll backwards. There's a roll in general. I don't know how I got under that incantation, but I did. That's also what I like about the gravitas is your hitbox kind of gets lower when you get to the ground like that, and I get that jumping R2. Try and pull him in again. Back up, reset. Go to the Lord Swords, and then L2 to finish.
But you didn't see that one coming. I love that hard swap, dude.
Here we have another duel, and we're two-handing the Lord Sword. We're fighting... Ooh, I only hit him with one sword there. That's why you gotta unlock when you do that crouch attack. Boom, hit him with that one too. Wow, he ate that. He's got poise. He's dead now. The hyper armor on that L2 is strong. Alright, on to the next duel. We got a light roller here, so we gotta be careful. This guy can outspace us by just rolling backwards because he's on light roll. We switch to the katana, handy tech back to the... or just soft swap toggle to the staff and just start spamming spells at him. Try and L2 him to bring him in, does not work. Rolls the follow-up R2, he should have went for a backstab, but he hit me with the rolling attack. Did not strafe the running poke for the second time. Then we handy tech to the great sword and offhand cat. Now he starts spamming spells at us. Good thing we outspaced that home bolt. Now look at the range on these spells. That's insane range. Now he's coming in, he's closing in again. Pull him in, he dodges it. I think he tried to go for the backstab there, but he didn't commit. Ooh, he was gonna... What is that Ash of War called? I'm glad I beat that hyper armor. L2 to the R2. He got caught with it. Tries to parry. This isn't Dark Souls 2, my man. Put on some armor. Good game. We don't point down on him because he doesn't. Lord forgive them for they not know what they do. Good game. And here we are into the next duel. We're doing the offhand cat, maintaining the offhand weapon. I think we got another light roller. He's just throwing poison daggers at us. He's got the blood flame blade on his Nagakiba. R1 swipe him. He hits me with the jumping L1. Try and pull him in, doesn't work. He's just going to spam roll backwards because he's got light roll and he can do that. Try and pull him in with the gravity spell. Fire off that warning shot and then hit him with the collapsing stars. Try and pull him in. Look at the range on those spells. That's insane range. Chug a blue, come on. We decided to two-hand our staff here. Look at that. Then we aim downward to catch him with that. That does a lot of damage, even though we're at relatively low sorcery scaling, and then we hit him with the L2 to finish. Good game. I don't like light roll. Well, here we go back into invasions at Shadow Keep, doing the off cat with the great swords on the main hand. And this is how I showcase the spammability of these spells. I could just start blowing off these spells like it's no one's business. At range too. There's very good range with these spells. Put a little flint blade, flame axe for some defense. Here comes the host. Host can roll the gravity spells. Phantom cannot, so I start spamming at the Phantom. Host was closing in, that's my warning. Hit him with the jumping L1. Two-hand the great sword as a power stance jumping attack. Oh, and then I get hit with an L2 from the Margit sword. Oh, and then I get hit again with the L2 from the Sword of Night and Flame. There goes my PvE backup, chug my red and blue, roll through the L2. The tracking on that jumping attack is insane. Into the L2, poising both of those hits, and then bucketing that guy into the stun lock because he has no armor. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, why you run armor again. But I don't think he would have survived if he was running optimal poison. Good game.
Got you.
On to the next one. Into another duel. We're running optimal poise here with the full solitude set. Probably Bullgoat. Goes right into L2 and then try and catch him with the... Oh, he's running Storm. He's running the Stone Club, which is very oppressive. Trading hits back and forth, and then I decide to just L1 or R1 spam him into Oblivion, and then swing on a hit stun with the great sword, and that turned out in my favor pretty good. So there we go. We're giving him the bag because he swung on a hit stun and against a great sword, which is not a good idea. And into another invasion. This invasion turned into a mage hunt really quick. These guys were both mages, and I'm using the off cat, and you're going to see me. Because the host is using a moon veil, we're going to hard swap to the moon veil on our left hand. I believe that's this invasion. Yes, we sneak up on the Phantom and we get a backstab on him. I don't know why I two-handed my katana. I could have done a lot more damage with the greatsword, but mistakes were made. Into the L2, get hit with a bunch of Stars of Ruin and poise through it because of our hyper armor. Didn't take that much damage, but we're running away so we don't get spammed by spells. As you can see, they're just firing it off to nothingness like a bunch of one-brain-celled mages, like all of them are. Yeah, switch to that long-range punish katana with the weeb beam. Yeah, throw those two great swords on your back. It looks so... Mama Lorna, it looks so badass. And we spam the spells at them because they're mages, and we have no regard for the spells and their spam, so we're going to spam right back at them. The collapsing stars. Yeah, get out of that animation. You're getting poured towards me. Now we got this guy using the Putrescent spell. Eat that freaking Loretta's mastery. Then Moonveil the Phantom. We're running low on health here. We're right on FP, and I got Moonveil. Almost got Moonveil to death. He went Moonveiled me again. That's why we gotta run away and chug. Keep on rolling away. Run away so we don't get long range punished by the Moonveil. Oh, we ate a Night Comet to the face as we were crouching down trying to chug. Chug some more. That's my last flash. See, the thing with the Moonveil's the roll catch capability, he's going to eat us in the face there, try and R2 him. Sheath and then roll out of the sheath into a roll catch when he rolls backwards. This guy doesn't know the range of his own spells. I run up on him. He tries to do a moon spell, whatever it's called. I knock him out of it with the collapsing stars. He goes for that moon spell again. I let him get it off. I eat it. I try and knock him out of it, but I roll catch him in the end with the moon veil. Good game. Good mage hunt. So in this invasion, we got Phantom that's AFK. Not too much to say here that we basically obliterate everybody with Stalker Cry. So we hit the backstab here. I should have barehanded backstabbed him, just give him more chance to wake up over here. But we just L2 him to death. And here comes the host. We're going to poise through that jumping L1 with an R2 follow up, and he's dead. That's how you do it.
Bro, dude, these swords are still really strong. What the fuck? I feel bad for that other dude, though. He wasn't even there. Fuck. Such an asshole.
Okay, next clip, it's another duel. So we're going to use the off cat and greatsword, and you're going to see how off cat can really catch people off guard. Poke them, 1, 2, 3. We got the poke and then 2 hits off from the katana, and that was already half of his health bar. So I'm not sure that's a true combo, but it's a pretty good combo. Hitting him with the poke and then, ooh, and then he gets hit with the L2. There's the hyper armor on the L2, the Ore Katana. Pulls out the heavy thrusting sword. Now we're gonna try and, the idea was to finish him off with those beams, and they scale intelligence. We have 80 intelligence, and there he goes. I didn't see how much damage that was, but it was pretty good chip damage there, and he got hit with the blast up that knocks him up. So on to the next clip, we got another duel. Got a Rakshasa. Bow, roll, gravity stone chunk at him for bowing, wasting time. Still off cat. Ooh, he just took a blood boil aromatic. He's got rivers of blood, so that's going to do a lot of damage. And then he gets hit with the L2 R2 combo. It's half of his health bar. It's definitely a true combo. Oh, and to the packet loss L2 true combo on my opponent there. Oh, and then he pulled out the Rakshasa sword and poked me with it, but I poised right through it with the L2, and that's why I like that L2. Either hard swap or soft swap. I did not mean to Calais finger snap at him. That was very disrespectful. I do not like when people do that to me. I really don't like when people use that emote. I feel bad for that guy. I hope he's not mad at me. On to another duel. Looks like we got a light roller because the guy's not wearing any pants. I think that, yeah, Margot's coarse sword light roller. Try and L2 him in. He runs away because he's on light roll. Got another passive player. The L2s when he thinks it's safe. Rolls away until another R2 in the whole boat. Did not hit me with it. Tries to L2 me again. Gotta roll it. Gotta respect that L2 priority, and then poise right through that. And then I keep on going with the combo, and it hits him, and he goes all in and eats the whole thing. Then he to spam it again. Gotta chug some blue, but just switch to the off katana, and then finish the fight like that into the R2 or the L2 R2 combo. Gotta love it. Oh, here's the bonus clip. We're all just being brain dead. We all die during this clip. Invader still accomplishes his goal, which is kill all of us, which he did a very good job by L2ing the whole world. There goes the other Invader. He's like, what happened? What happened? There's another short invasion. It's just, look at this guy. He's got the pokes up. He's got full goat. It's still not enough to poise through that L2. That L2 is very strong. I still accomplished my goal. I defeated the host. The host is vanquished. Even though I fell off a cliff right off the Halig tree into oblivion, into the ocean. There's another Shadow Keep invasion. You'll love to see it. Believe this one is a Bolton Grand Sax enjoyer, the Phantom. It's a very good invasion. I'm surprised I made it out of this one. There's the, yep, there he goes, spamming Bolton Grand Sax. What is the, oh, they're killing the Fire Knight. Got a fleeting microcosm him. Gotta respect that fleeting microcosm, man. Oh, he's too far away. Try and hit him with the jump with the knockback. Nope, he strafes it. See, most things can be strafed in this game. He's got. Ooh! 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 I'm not panic rolling. I'm running away. Oh shit! He's gonna snipe me. Fuck. Ouch. Get in that hole!
Yo,
Oh!
I'm gonna get you. Oh!
Come here, you bitch! Ah! Yeah, no, it's just the end of the invasion. He knew he lost. He tried throwing a bolt at me, though. Can't believe I just got him.
Yeah, I was just letting the audio play out because I talked a lot in that one. So on to the next one. I believe it's a duel. Is it a duel? Yes, it's a duel. And we're still using the off cats, the great sword main, by two-handing our left-handed weapon for the main, soft swapping if we want an L2 with the Lord sword. He rolled that effectively. Now he's doing his L2 combo, anime combo. We roll it, punish own L2 to finish the fight because that L2 scales with intelligence. We're at 80 intelligence. Yeah, get that bag, buddy.
Get fucked, you bitch!
Alright, we're coming up to the end here. There's 2 duels left, so we're still using the off cat and the great sword in the main hand. Ooh, we got a laggy player here. Jumping L1 into the poke L1, off cat R1 spam. I respect his priority by having his hyper armor greatsword because he's Slyhander, and then he gets caught with the R1 spam, and we style on him with the emotes. Good game. All right, again the same guy. He's using shield setup, doing guard counters. So if he's going to be doing guard counters, we're going to use Power Stance Greatsword. We'll hit him with the R2. It's a good roll catch. We're going to roll that hard charge heavy R2. We're going to unlock and hit that crouch attack behind us, do a 180. We're going to try and jump attack him. I don't respect his priority there, and I get hit. Gonna try not to L2. I think we L2 him. No. We poke him. He runs away after blocking. Good play. Take out my katana for offhand. R1, L1 into R1 spam. Pretty good combo. Alright, thanks for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, and tune in next time for another one when this build is finished. Thanks, bye. Hey, it's me, Logan, again. You've reached the build description part of the video, and let's get right into it. We start off as a samurai. Keepsake doesn't matter. So let's look at the equipment first. So the meteoric ore blade is what we're mainly using as a main weapon, and we're putting it in our left-hand slot, so we can two-hand it and then easily soft swap to the Star Scourge Greatsword, so, and get an L2 off. Now, I'm normally running the meteorite staff, but I just got this staff upgraded, so that's what we're using right here. It doesn't cost any more FP, and it's got a little bit better sorcerer scale. It's sitting at 355, whereas the meteorite staff is 272, so that's a significant amount. We're not using the loose sets because it costs more FP, and we're not using the Staff of Loss because we don't have another Staff of Loss to offhand. So we could get the best sorcery buff in the game, which is the Night Comet buff for 2 Staves of Loss, but that's a work in progress. This whole build is a work in progress. We're sitting, let's look at the stats. So we're at level RL 245. We're trying to shoot for level 301 for max level bracket. But until then, that's for another video. So attribute points are at 60 vigor, 20 mind, 58 endurance, 50 strength, 40 dexterity to use Radagon icon for the cast speed buff, and then 80 intelligence was the final soft cap for intelligence scaling on most weapons and spells. All of them, yeah, all of them. And then Faith and Arcane is just base for the Samurai. So these spells are really spammable. That's a warning shot. That's a barrage, and then fully charged one. It's got some good range on it. Let's check out the range. It's not going to go that far, I don't think. Almost. That's a lot of damage. Let's see how far this can go. I don't think it's going to hit him. I hit him with that. So yeah, the range on these is pretty good, especially Fleeing Microcosm. It's pretty good. It's pretty good damage with the staff now, since I'm not just running the meteorite staff, so it's optimal damage now. I believe you could use something else, but I'm pretty sure the Carrion Regal is the best because it doesn't cost more FP. We got Shard of Alexander for the Ashes of War that we often like to swap to, so I don't just use this for hard swaps. We got that. That was just a soft swap, but we're gonna go. Boom. Oops, I got no FP. Now this sword has intelligence scaling, and I'm pretty sure those gold beams of light scale up intelligence. This is the Great Sword of Radon, in parentheses, Lord. Is it plus 10? Yeah, it is plus 10, because the damage on it is awesome. This will stun lock people, I think, and I don't know what the poise break point is to tank this stuff and be able to get out of it, but it must be pretty high. Might have to wear full bull goat to do that. Okay, what are their hard slots? Boom. We don't use this one too much in the videos, but I still got it. We should always use it on the strength intelligence. That L2 scales with intelligence, and then that does too. This one's cold infused, and those waves do build up cold. Great for a sandwich with this Gugs, cold infused Gugs with the waves of darkness on it. And Stell for those beam enjoyers. Backflip to our R2. Yeah, those R2s are nice. So what you'll see me doing is a lot of this setup. I think that's a true combo when you do that. Or maybe it's not a true combo, but it's a good combo. This stun locks them into this. You can roll out of it if you try and spam roll out of it sometimes, but if you don't have enough poise, you won't be able to. Like, if they don't have heavy armor on, they're not going to be able to roll out in time, because it does like a level 2 stun with the L1 on a greatsword, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know too much about poise values, but yeah. Lots of hard swaps. Like I said, still a work in progress, so there's a lot more that needs to be done on this build. Rarely do I hard swap to this, but if I need to, I have access to things like this. The range on this is kind of bad, but it's still useful. Yeah, I try and stick to this in my quote-unquote main hand. I just use this as a main weapon. That's what the build is mostly built around, which is because this katana has really good strength scaling, and it has okay. It's the same thing as this. It's a strength int sword. That's what it is, and that's why I base the build around that. I should be throwing more into strength as I go on in levels, but this is what I got for now, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, happy hunting.